This is the afternoon video briefing. This is for Tuesday, December 3rd. I'm James Spann. As expected, the new surge of cold air settling in here. Some spots are barely out of the 30s across North Alabama this afternoon, despite a sunny sky. Here's the upper air look. We typically like to start with this, and it's a classic cold pattern for the eastern U.S. Got a big ridge in the west, a downstream trough in the east, and we have a cloudless sky. Visible satellite view, all 67 Alabama counties with a case of severe clear. Check the radar, got a few bands of snow up north, and again, the lake effect snows persist in some areas there. But down here, of course, no precipitation nearby. Look at Coleman, 37 at mid-afternoon. Wow, we should be in the low 60s here in December. Goodness gracious, Birmingham at 43, Huntsville barely out of the 30s. They've got 40 up in the Rocket City. Montgomery at 58th and low to mid-50s in South Alabama. The warm spot, Mobile, where they have 55. And again, tonight there's a freeze warning in effect. This is for a few counties in southeast Alabama, places like Enterprise, Ozark, Abbeville, where they've not had a freeze so far, but they will have one tonight. And around the rest of the nation, got some wind advisories and winter weather issues up north. Again, more lake effect snow will be cranking up there in coming days. They've had plenty. And winter is still not here. Winter officially arrives in 2 weeks, so this is some preseason action there. Here's the severe weather outlook through tonight. No severe storms. There could be some thunder for parts of South Texas. Same thing tomorrow. No severe storms. Maybe some thunder for parts of East Texas, Louisiana, and some of the adjacent states. And on day 3, which is Thursday, there could be a rumble of thunder near the Gulf Coast and the southern tip of Texas, but again, no severe storms expected. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. The numbers are coming up. That's a good thing. We still need the rain. Ooh, did I do that? I did my thumbs up in the... Let's try that again. I didn't work that time. Anyway... I have no idea where that came from. Rain amounts for most of the state over the next 7 days between 1 and 2 inches. However, this is suggesting northwest Alabama, from Birmingham north and west, the amounts could be in the 2 to 3 inch range. And that's a good thing. So model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And you can see that vortex just north of the Great Lakes. Upper ridge in the west, trough in the east. Tomorrow morning is going to be cold. I think everybody goes in the 20s. We should see a freeze down to Interstate 10. Tonight, the wind will be light. We had some wind and scattered clouds last night, but tonight, a clear sky, light wind, freeze for just about everybody. During the day, the sky partially sunny. High should be in the 50s. We note rain breaks out to the west. And then tomorrow night, that rain moves in here. And again, moisture limited. This probably will not be a big rain event. Amount should be generally under 1/2 inch. But a good chance of rain tomorrow night into early Thursday. And then by Thursday afternoon, the better chance of any showers over the far southern part of the state. So again, Thursday, the sky becomes partly sunny for North Alabama. And a new surge of colder air drops in. Many spots over North Alabama will likely stay in the 40s all day. And Friday, let me tell you what, I think Friday morning is going to be the coldest morning of this cold snap. The numbers keep coming down in modeling. Notice the NBM is down to 22 for Birmingham Friday morning, so no doubt many places will likely wind up in the teens at daybreak on Friday. How about that? But the sky will be sunny. The high will be in the 40s for the northern 2/3 of the state, 50s for South Alabama. And again, like we talked about this morning, much better consistency on the weekend now. Confidence much higher. Saturday looks dry. If you remember yesterday, we showed you these GFS maps with rain all over the place on Saturday. No, the European was right, we believe. So Saturday will be a dry day. And again, we start the day in the 20s in most spots, but the high Saturday should be in the 50s. As we start to warm up. And really, Sunday looks mostly dry. This is suggesting maybe some rain around Florence and the Shoals. Sunday afternoon, the rest of the state, clouds gradually increasing. The high Sunday should be in the 50s. And then Monday, the weather turns wet. Should be a pretty good rain event for the state. And then a week from today, this is Tuesday, December 10th, we still have troughing to the west. Now, the GFS has gone dry on Tuesday, but the European says no, it's going to be wet, and we think that's the right solution. So we'll mention a good chance of rain beginning Sunday night, with rain at times Monday and Tuesday. And again, rain amounts 1 to 2 inches likely. Some spots could see more. Highs Monday and Tuesday should be in the 60s for most of the state. Let's keep going. This is out 10 days. This is Friday, the 13th of December. Upper low south of San Diego. Heights are coming up, and again, this is suggesting maybe a few showers down in southeast Alabama, but the latter half of next week looks relatively dry. And on most days, we're expecting highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. Not quite as cold as it is now. We'll check the rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean up there close to 3 inches between now and the 18th of December. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. Tomorrow morning will be in the 20s, but the high will be in the 50s. And then we'll have that rain tomorrow night. We'll stay well above freezing. No risk of any icing problems or snow. And look at Friday morning. Again, the NBM is down to 22 for Birmingham, which means many places will likely drop into the teens early Friday. Just having a hard time warming up. The high Friday 45, Saturday morning, another freeze with 27. Then we go back in the 50s for the weekend, 60s for Monday and Tuesday, with rain likely both of those days, and then 50s for the latter half of next week. All right, and that's the guidance from yesterday, so let's take a quick peek and see if the new guidance is in, and no, it's not. So again, today running a little late, but that's all right. You can see the idea. Temperature should moderate somewhat out there toward mid-December. This is the 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for December 10th through December 16th. And if this works out, temperature should be a little above average as we approach mid-December. Still way too early to call Christmas weather. Again, we get the first guess about 10 days out. And again, we'll start to see these maps, these 8 to 14-day maps, a little later in the month. But it's just too early to call at this point. I had a great time today up in Cherokee County at Center. Had a marvelous visit at Pineview Crossings. Really good time. Tonight going to be at Ross Bridge, the resort in Hoover. Going to be reading some Christmas books to the kids. It's a fundraiser for local ministries. That is always fun. That's kind of a tradition. Been doing that for years. Thursday going to be up in Rainsville, DeKalb County, Plainview High School. And then Friday, I'll be speaking to our winners of the Teacher of the Month Award. So we'll have 12 winners here. And we have a luncheon for them every year. Looking forward to that. And Saturday, hey, we got a book signing. We're going to be at the Lavish Coffee Bar in Jasper. Yeah, I got that confirmed today from the publisher. That's going to be a ton of fun. We've been there before. It's going to be good. We're going to be at the Lavish Coffee Bar, downtown Jasper, from 10 until 1. And if anybody in your family is a weather dweeb, nerd, geek, dork, weenie, this is the chance to buy them something they want. We'll have all the shirts and the hats. Of course, the books, our children's books will be there if you have kids that like weather. We have so much fun at these things. We take a lot of pictures. They're marvelous. So again, Lavish Coffee Bar, downtown Jasper, Saturday from 10 until 1. Hope to see many of you there. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.